The grief support. There are times in life when we find ourselves looking for online support, and often that time comes when we're dealing with grief, when we lose a loved one, whether it be a spouse, brother, sister, parent, even a child. Online support groups can give us some uplifting words and support from strangers. Sometimes these strangers come from the internet and give us support that maybe we can't find with people in our real life in person. With that being said, keep in mind that romance scammers and other type of scammers lurk in these grief groups as well. They'll often play the part of a widow or widower, and they'll play the part of someone who's lost their parents, brother, sister, child, spouse, whatever they can tell you to make you believe them. And they use that storyline to play on your emotions. Oftentimes, when we're dealing with our own grief, we're not thinking clearly. We're in a state of shock, a state of disbelief, and we're looking for some love and support. And trust me, those romance scammers are looking for you. Over the years, I've helped victims who have been in that type of situation. In fact, I just helped a lady recently who had lost her husband, and romance scammers took her money. Keep in mind, it's great to look for online support, whether you're looking for grief support or just general support from a group if you're not feeling well or you've been diagnosed with a terrible disease. Support groups are there for you. But it's being able to identify when a romance scammer is lurking in that group. Remember, romance scammers prey on people whose emotions are all over the place, especially after the loss of a loved one. Remember, they play a storyline, they play a role, and they tell you everything you want to hear. And keep in mind, it's great to make friends online, especially when you're dealing with grief and loss. But just be aware and be alert and keep your guard up. Sometimes we tend to overshare when we're dealing with grief. Our minds are not clear, and it helps us to express our emotions. But scammers are there. They're always going to be the perfect friend, the perfect partner, and they're going to listen to what you say and pretend that they care the whole time. Meanwhile, they're scheming on how to ask you for money and gift cards. Remember, it's not unusual for romance scammers to tell you that they also lost their spouse and that they're also dealing with grief, and they're trying to find that common ground with you to make that emotional connection. Keep in mind that if someone asks you for money or gift cards, no matter what story they tell you, and they tell you that they just lost their wife, or they tell you that they're there for you because they understand because they also lost their partner years ago. Anytime the question of money, gift cards, financial support, or if they ask for your passwords or a 6-digit code, or they ask you for your login information to pay your phone bill, or they offer to help you pay your bills during your grieving time, give me your login information for your cell phone account. I'll help you. It's going to be a scam. They're looking for ways to use you and try and get your login information and passwords to order items, phones, and more. And remember, romance scammers and other scammers don't care whether you're in a state of grief. They only care about your state of mind and how upset you are so that they can use you to ask you for things when you're not thinking clearly. Be vigilant. Don't be afraid to join support groups. They can be great. But keep in mind that scammers are there at the same time. Keep your guard up. Never give money, gift cards, or your login information to someone you don't know. As always, take care, look for support, but above all, stay safe.